Speed quarterfinal. The course is marked with flagged checkpoints. Yellow flags must stay to the athlete's left, red flags must stay to the athlete's right. Courses are made up of choke points, forcing athletes to navigate through with narrow options and open checkpoints to encourage variability and strategic decision-making. Times are recorded with laser gates at the start and finish that record times down to the thousandths of a second.
Up first, Carson Street, an Origins Parkour local. About to scramble these eggs.
And now, even though we just watched a few attempts and some warm-up practice, we're about to see everything put together, which changes it up a lot.
Yes.
Moving fast, moving fast. I just got some inside information. He is looking to do the jumps, the big jumps we were just talking about for the first time. Let's see how he does it. Coming in
He's
fast.
never done this jump before. Let's
Huge
go!
free!
Oh!
Yes,
Carson!
sir!
Wow! Those are some crazy legs!
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And you could see him really put everything into that precision to the point where the only thing on his mind was get to this wall. His
Nothing after.
legs almost forgot that they had to land again after the wall, but he caught himself pretty well, finished off strong.
Wow.
That is our first time coming in and is 19.31. Wow, that was incredible. I just watched the replay. He was almost stumbling and crisscrossing his legs, but still hitting rail strides.
Like I said, I knew we were going to see some scramble stuff out of him and some critical intel. That was his first time ever doing that jump to the purple wall. Okay, Rob Schill, hidden boss of the parkour speed world.
I didn't see him get too much practice time in, coming off with big jumps. I know him for his calculated movement, and that's what I'm seeing right here. Very smooth, very calculated. Let's see what he does on this jump. Setting it up.
Hitting that plyo down to the ground.
Decides not to plyo across, goes straight down for the finish.
And I don't think that'll be enough to take him to semis. We'll see.
Rob Schill coming in with a time of 18.05, putting him in first place for now.
The bar has been set. Let's see if Mehdi, all the way from Quebec, can slam it.
Now I'm curious to see if he commits to the stride or sticks with the plyos. He was one that was hitting the plyos consistently, and he was doing it quickly, keeping his chest forward and low.
And this is one of our competitors who made it through the on-site qualifiers. Let's see how he measures against these big boys.
Ooh, tax to plyo right to the top. Decides not to take the bar route, goes up onto the wall.
Nice. Yes, that's our first plyo all the way to the top.
Fantastic
Amazing.
plyos.
Let's go, Mehdi.
I would be lying if I said that I don't think that's first. Looks like a time of 15.40.
Wow, 15.4. 0.404, time not found. No errors there. Let's
Look
go.
at this.
Look at
And
that
as I
exertion.
said, chest forward going into that plyo.
Let's go.
Another great thing that he did there. After the plyo, he goes down to the far wall and then kongs out over the finish line.
Beautiful.
You can see Holden getting ready.
And that last Kong is great because they can absorb the impact and go directly into that vault as opposed to resetting and exploding over the top with a jump. That Kong will be perfect for finishing off.
Exactly. Holden wiping down his shoes, taking a few deep breaths.
Another Origins Parkour local. Made it through the Outrun Parkour qualifiers. Holding the bag on Insta.
Now
Follow that boy.
I have heard he has all the skill to get this done. It's just if he can put it together.
Oh, going
beautiful
for some smooth
speed
speeds. Oh, he's going up the alley. Whoa!
That was
Slinking
so
through.
sick.
Yo! Ah!
Cranes out the plyo, drops down to the finish line.
Wow! 14.553! Woo! Wow! Wow.
That was so sick, seeing a completely different route, going the low route, using that 360 underbar. Here we can see it. He comes into that speed step, 2 more speed steps.
The master of the speed step. Oh, just craning that last part.
That was
wow.
a very wise decision of him, though, because as you can see, he didn't have it. It was either go for the crane step or completely bounce it off. He went for the crane step and still came through with the fastest time.
That's mad, because if he didn't crane it, he could have been even faster, perhaps even 13 seconds to the finish line. Insane, Holden Clark. Great work. All right.
Nathaniel So coming up next. He is competing in both speed and style later on tonight.
Yo, he hooked a dub back at the start of his run in qualifiers. That was wild. Okay, okay.
Oh, I love watching him move. Very compact.
Yeah, very plyometric.
I think
that slow to that rail.
I think that might have been a bit of an adaptation.
Oh, heels on that plyo on that middle jump. Jumping to finish.
Not the way that we've seen everybody else hit it, but he had his own way. He adapted twice on the fly. As you can see, coming into this precision, he wasn't going to make it, went low, got up, and then continued to finish off with his plan.
And not a bad move, honestly.
17.15. Pretty dang quick right there.
Let's go, let's go. Up next, we got Brennan Stahl, a Tempest free-running coach, as far as I know. Let's go. Oh, okay, never mind, not Brennan.
Switching it up, actually, switching it up.
Hey, sit back down and rest up. Garrett's coming up. Garrett from Oakland, California, representing Squadron.
He made it through on online qualifiers, the only one to make it through online qualifiers.
In our last event, he made it to semis at the OPP 2019 Championships.
A little bit of a stumble, but it didn't slow him down too much.
Really solid pop vault.
And you'll see there on that decision, a lot of people are going up that way. We can take a bar route as well.
Oh no, just stomping that last precision.
Little underdoes it. You can tell he's unhappy with it. You can kind of see those last few steps. He knows it wasn't there. It was a little bit shaky from the jump, and that shakiness carried through towards the end.
Yeah, a couple stumbles. We know he's got a little bit more in him, so hopefully he can make it to semis.
Yep. But as I was saying, I'm seeing a lot of people choose not to go this bar route through in the middle section of the course. They're going up the side of the wall. And I saw in practice a lot of people jumping up to a plyo off of the bar. So I'm curious to see how much time that's going to save.
Like somehow Holden going from the ground is going faster than all these people who are using the bars.
He did tell me before we started that was his secret. He said, I've been practicing a route nobody else has been taking. It might pay off for him.
And that's that secret sauce we were talking about with the speed. Okay, Brennan Stahl once again representing Tempest free running.
Brennan got in a little bit late for practice today, so he is about an hour short on practice from what the other competitors are looking at. No stumbles so far. There we see him go to that bar.
Very strong strides across that bar. Oh, whoa.
Speed steps coming down.
Oh, no.
And you could tell there he just over jumped it. He wasn't able to plyo out because he gave too much on that initial jump, too floaty.
Woof. And competitors are coming close to that bar on the last section. Everyone is going underneath.
And you can see here he lifted a little too high, and he was having to actually reach his feet down there, so he wasn't landing how he wanted to go into that plyo.
And it didn't look like he was prepared for it either. His arms were still behind him, not prepped for a second jump. Olaf Wood, one of the only competitors we saw doing the stride across the purple. Let's see if he can pull through and hit that.
Coming fresh from that skill round.
Oy!
Also going the low route. This is what I like to see.
Let's go underneath that bar.
Go straight under instead of hitting the underbar.
Oh, crane!
Oh!
Oh, man!
Man. And I think you could really see it. His legs look just a little bit gassed from the rounds before, and maybe even from that warm-up. But here he comes in for that big stride, knows he's underdone it, hits the crane, but manages to grab on top and not fall back.
Epic stride. 14.904 for Olaf Wood, representing representing Apex from Fort Collins,
and
Colorado.
That's going to put him in second place.
Oh, the Sheriff.
The Texas hero, Jared the Sheriff Ludy. I know a lot of you are hyped to see this man right now, myself included.
Let's see how he measures up against these other speed competitors.
And again, he dropped out of skill to give him more focus and more energy into speed today.
You know, and peep those Normal Brand shorts. Head to normalbrand.co.uk. Pick those up.
Jared's another one who I know his route, I know he's planned it, I know he has it. It's if he can execute.
Yo, has he got a headphone in?
Oh, you better believe.
Yo, who's whispering in his ear? Is that you?
Let's go, Jared.
Let's go. Jared looking
Beautiful plyos.
strong off those plyos.
So bouncy. Little
Stumbling onto the
stumble,
wall.
still going. It's not what he had planned, but keep the composure.
That's right.
See if he goes for these plyos.
To the top.
Beautiful, gets on there.
Nice work, Jared. Holy crap.
You could tell he came in just a hair shy on that second precision, but was still able to plyo. It wasn't where he wanted to land, but he improvised midair on the fly and got it done.
And still with a potential podium time, even with that stumble across the top of that beige wall.
I love seeing that.
Yeah.
14.91.
He can't believe it. Look on his face. Proving he is not just a style athlete. He is capable of so much more. We're going to see more from Jared Ludy today, I am sure. Oh, reminiscent of a young Colt, Davis Vasconcelos. Let's see if his body's feeling okay.
And if you were here watching warm-ups, you would have seen he took a pretty hefty fall. It looked like he was okay. He walked away. He doesn't seem to be limping, but will it have shaken his confidence?
Watch that left leg. Let's see if he's got the same strength.
Getting those
Stomped
stomps
it
out.
That's right. Channeling that horse.
Come on, Davis.
He's looking fine.
Oh, that was strong.
Oh, shit.
Little stumble.
Pardon my
This is what I
language.
like to see. He's still moving. He's still cruising.
Goes
for the stride.
Oh,
Yes!
much better than practice.
That is redemption.
Wow. Yeah, boy.
That was incredible. I know he's not ecstatic. Still gets a 15.67. I know he's not quite ecstatic, but that's gotta feel good to get redemption on that stride.
We got some fast boys coming up. The last three. These are some big, fast lads. Michael Sliger up next.
Woo! World Chase Tag champion, Michael Sliger.
Do not run from this guy. You will not make it.
You will not. Oh, look at that smooth movement.
Oh, he is a secret boss, is he not?
It's not as bouncy as everyone else, but he stays low and fast. Look at this.
Oh, interesting.
I really like that route that he went with. He decided, you know what, I'm not gonna make the plyos. I'm gonna absorb in, drop to a closer ledge, then jump through.
And saved himself the struggle and potential downfall of going for that precision and coming up short.
15.58 for Michael Sliger.
We'll have to see if that'll be enough to get him to finals or semis even.
I'm curious, it's hard to tell whether he made that decision preemptively or midair.
Brody Pawson, let's see if he's quick. From Brisbane, Australia.
The man was running this course for reps in practice, and I didn't see him mess up a single time. Let's see if he can carry that through here.
Oh my goodness, he is a torpedo.
Takes that bar out. Another little stumble on the bar. Looks like a good recovery.
Nice over the bar.
Got a little lost there.
Yes.
Oh, the plyos are fast. Those plyos are fast.
Let's go, Brody. Botang,
Oh my goodness, a time of 13.57 for Brody Pawson.
And that is our first place so far. Let's see if Joseph Henderson, the fastest man on the planet, can beat his time.
That was I don't know if he meant to go over that speed step there.
Wow.
Goodness.
So confident.
And as we said before, he took the quote-unquote safer route of plyos instead of stride. We'll see if Hendo decides, if Joseph Henderson, if he's going to decide to go with the plyos as well, or if he wants to stride through this and try to go for that #1 spot.
And Joseph Henderson, who's been doing a lot of endurance running. Let's see if it factors in for his run. He was already fast, and let's see if he can make any improvements to his performance from last year. Our reigning champion from 2019.
And he has always had some of the best foot placement and the best speed pick up. He never slows down. He's always speeding up. Oh my goodness, Plyo's up.
A little slow on that landing though. Oh, tack off that wall. Let's see if that works for him.
See if he gets the stride. Goes for the stride.
Yo! Yo!
Still Plyo's out.
Oh my!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's gonna be okay.
You know it wasn't the run he wanted, but it was still so fast.
Yeah. We see a lot of athletes taking that impact from that first jump from the dark gray wall to the lighter gray wall. If you absorb that too much, it is going to slow down your run. And you can see just collecting that last bit of speed for the stride. Wow.
My goodness.
Knees almost touching the ground on that last jump. Let's go.
All right. That's going to wrap it up for our men's speed.
And those are our fastest boys in parkour.
Who do we got sitting on first, second, third so far, Josh?
So it looks like Brody Possum with a time of 13.57 is going to be our first place competitor. Followed closely by, well, it looks like Joseph Henderson with a time of 14.3.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, so even with a few stumbles, a few messes up, Joe Hendo proves that he is one of the fastest men alive, not hitting it how he wanted to, but still coming out with a second place.
And then as far as I know, in third place, we have Holden Clark with a time of 14.553. Let's go, Holden!
Let's go, Holden! One of the few that decided to go the low route, and he made it work to his advantage.
Let's go, Low Road Larry.
And then, of course, we can't say enough about Brody Possum. That man absolutely popped off. You could see it in practice. He carried it straight through. Absolutely no nerves. Performed exactly how he wanted to.